أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. إنا عرضنا الأمانة على السماوات والأرض والجبال فأبين أن يحملنها وأشفقن منها وحملها الإنسان إنه كان ظلوما جهولا. ليعذب الله المنافقين والمنافقات والمشركين والمشركات ويتوب الله على المؤمنين والمؤمنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما.
I'll just quickly go over that. We will have a very brief background of our community in Indiana. I think I'll let Muhammad give you maybe 5-10 minutes background information about the community, how the community has grown over the past 5-10 years, and he's going to give you some slides and tell us about Indiana community, and then we will start with our speaker. So please, bear 5-10 minutes.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله رب العالمين. ربنا افتح بيننا وبين قومنا بالحق وأنت خير الفاتحين. Dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, this is Muhammad Suliman, a PhD student in Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the volunteer imam of the Islamic Center of Indiana, PA. We want to thank you first, all of you, for taking the time and effort for coming here and participating in this effort, and it is a very noble project, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of you. Ameen. We want to go through some slides here to show you who are we and what we are doing to do now and what we did before, inshallah. First, the Indiana County. It's about like 88,000 people, and Indiana County, it depends on the city of Indiana, where is IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, is located. And the people or the population of the school is about 15,000 students, about 13 undergraduates and about 2,000 graduate students. To come to the Muslim community in Indiana is about 400 Muslims. Alhamdulillah, we have been like 100 or 200 for so many years. We just got this number just the last couple of years. We are now in a masjid, in a small house, which was built by the brothers and sisters in 1997, who lived in Indiana before us, and they were coming together for Jum'ah and Eid in a rented place. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped them, and they bought a small house which has 2 rooms downstairs, 2 rooms upstairs, and a very small kitchen. And they started the Islamic Center of Indiana, PA, in 1997. And the number of the Muslims attending the Salah and the celebrations over there, about 60 in Jum'ah, and also Taraweeh in Ramadan, 40, 50. And then when we have the Eid celebration, we are about 200. Everybody will try to come because this is one of the major celebrations for us as a Muslims. And the number now, it outgrows our place, the very small house that we live in right now. So we tried to rent a place in IUP, in the school, to have another Jum'ah after the first Jum'ah we have in the masjid, because the masjid is very small, so we reserve a room at IUP to be able to observe the Salah, because many brothers and sisters, they come and then they leave, they can't find a space, so we have to rent a place in the school itself. And this is the house house that we are in, if you see, it's a very small house, and we will go in, inshallah, and see. This is the Jum'ah. So it takes about 35 persons, if you count here. This is the major prayer room. We have another small one. This is the major also from the front, and this is the other room. It takes about 15 brothers. And the upstairs, the rooms are smaller and smaller. So sisters may not be even able to come to Salat al-Jum'ah. They have to pray home because they don't have a space to come. We are trying to fund ourselves and try to find many means and avenues for us to grow. So we started a food program. After Jum'ah Salah, some of the sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them, they donate the money, the effort, and everything. And they cook some food. And we sell it after Jum'ah, and it gives us about $1,000 a month. And this is, alhamdulillah, it has been a very good program. $1,000 a month just from selling the food after Jum'ah Salah. And this helps us to pay our bills and to maintain our status. This is a picture after Jum'ah. The brothers, they try to get the food, and the brothers, they are outside the masjid. Next, this is the parking lot. Our parking lot, it takes about 15-20 cars. It is very small. So many times after we finish Jum'ah, we find tickets over our cars because we park in many places. And unfortunately, sometimes we come late, we park anywhere. And after this, we find many tickets from the police, and they target us because we are easy. They know Friday, we have many cars off the streets, and we can't go anywhere. So we pay tickets maybe every Jum'ah because we don't have a space for the cars to put in. This is also another view for the parking lot. It's very small. And for this is a small place, small parking lot. The people they are growing. The place is the same. And the Muslims in Indiana, they come together and they wanted to find a solution for the problem. We tried to buy a place first, an old building or any building that can take us. We even reached it for some churches, but we did not find anything available for us. The only thing we found available was in Homer City. It was a good home, but nobody would drive to Homer City for Jum'ah or Isha or any Salah. So we couldn't find something in Indiana. So we ended up saying, inshallah, buy a piece of land in Indiana, and we start the first Islamic center in Indiana on this land. And we bought it in 2008. It was about $48,000. And the other options, we already did these. We tried to get some, we couldn't, so we ended up buying this lot. It's about 0.9 acres. And we started constructions for the new masjid September 1st. And the total cost approximately is about $750,000. Approximately the total amount of the building. And the building is a very small building. The whole building is smaller than this. The building with the restrooms, the entrance, smaller than this room. So it's not a very fancy building. You say, oh, 750, it's a big building. No. We already spent 250 on the infrastructures. We did not even have the walls. Just the pipes for the sewer system and the storm water, electricity, water, $250,000. And we are not up the ground, we still underground. So the first phase is the prayer room with the restrooms and the entrance, which will cost $420. And this, inshallah, we plan to end by December. This December, inshallah, after 2 months. And the second stage of this first phase is carpeting, flooring, finishing the interior, and this will cost us another $200,000. So $620 just to finish the prayer room with the restrooms and the entrance. And the second phase, which is not in the plan right now, we don't have money now for it, $200,000 for a social hall, some place like this. So if we have an event like this, we can have it, and this inshallah in the future when we have the money for it. But just for now, we are shooting for the first phase, just the prayer room and the entrance, which is 620, and we already spent 250 on the infrastructure.